Alright, well, I just got a few things to do here before, let's see. Cool. Just gotta spread this information out a little bit. Man, it's fucking busy here. Hang on, let me switch this over here. Like, Varshan is somewhere in there. Little baby boy Varshan is just drowning in people. I see the quest marker there. Hang on. Hello? There you are. I can see you're looking at me. I'm sorry if you're a little cluttered here. But we can no. There. Just to kind of, what's it called? Catch you guys up a little bit. Today we are going to be doing some 6.4 MSQ. The only reason why I'm not continuing the Alliance raid stuff right now is because I'm a little concerned about how long that queue is going to be. Especially with so many people hammering down on MSQ stuff right now. I'd much rather save it for a little later when I think the queues will be a little quicker. But at the same time, I do know that they added a new layer to the Alliance raids. And so maybe now would be the best time, but I feel like MSQ today, and I'm trying to rationalize it for myself, so let's just keep going here. Plus, I miss Zero. I miss Zero. Zero's good. Zero's fun. And all the people are gone. Ida, 'tis good to see you. Have you any news from old Charlian? I don't fucking know. Is it bad for me to do the accent? Who knows? I will stop, just in case. We've yet to hear from Y'shtola regarding her search for a means to return to the Void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Nor am I alone in this. Estinian has such an excess of energy that he has been helping to train our soldiers with nary a grumble. That's actually kind of cool. No better person to train than your soldiers, I think. As for Zero, she's just been eating. She's eating through your food supplies. Is something the matter? No. Ira paid us a visit, so I was apprising him of recent developments, or the lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Come on, I clicked. There we go. Aye, to replenish my ether. You can just say you're eating. Would you like to come? Aw. How cute. A rare but most welcome invitation. Timely too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing out into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. You will accompany us, of course. I mean, can't say no to the king. Come then. I have an errand to run at the bazaar first. She's out running her own errands now? Is she making friends? Is this like replenishing my ether? It's like eating. But then she's like, I have an errand. It's like, I want to go talk to my friend. That'd be very cute if that were the case. Let's see. Where do I need to go? Marrieds. That place. That looks like the closest etherite. Or Ethernet shard. This way. A merry merchant. You're with Mistress Zero. Ooh, a mistress. Okay. How rare to see her with others. If you would gauge the city's prosperity, there is no surer way than to visit the bazaar and observe the people. This I learned from Ahiwan and his predecessors. Interesting. I'm picking up some more spice. Marid told me to do so before my next visit. Mistress Zero has quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Hunnish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. That's impressive. That's actually really cool. Some little bits of character information. With just the spices they normally have on hand, the Mehane can't quite satisfy her, which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mistress Zero's usual. It'll help to keep things interesting. What do you say? Fine by me. You can appreciate the nuances of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. Ooh, a selection of spice. A colorful array of spices peer out from hempen sacks. The lustrous crimson powder, aromatic black corns, the little red husks, and coarse yellow flakes. Let's do the little red husks. These tiny husks give off a citrus-like scent. Perhaps they'll imbue dishes with a zesty note. Sure, that sounds good. Ah, that's a fine choice. But don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Zero may wish to observe your reaction and be considered to sample the spice in her presence. What do I have to do? Taste the spice in Zero's presence. You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. A tingling, tangy numbness grips your mouth. Your reaction speaks volumes. That will suffice, then. Always a pleasure, Mistress Zero, and do give Mareed my regards. Alright, well, I guess that's that. Oh, shit. Fuck. I'm caught on the carts. Oh, that's pretty. I never noticed the little lanterns up there. I wonder if they represent the three sisters. Oh, no, there's four. There's four colors, so that can't be the three sisters. This must be something else. Alright, let's see what Marie does with these spices.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Are we teaching her the joys of sharing food with others?
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Has her face gotten more gentle? Like, I feel like before her eyes were really intense. Like, that's the part that's sticking out to me. Like, maybe her eyes got a little more doughy, I guess.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once. And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Nope.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Then I'll have His Excellency's helping.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
It might be wish fulfillment, but I feel like Ira could handle a lot of food. I mean, he probably has to.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radz-at-Han, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all.
Like, with the amount of adventuring and, like, moving around that he does, he probably has to intake massive amounts of calories. Oh, shit. We got a new follower. Thanks for following. I really appreciate it.
Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
I can see that. Good point.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people can do that here, Zero.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me.
Oh, shit. Is it backstory time?
Now it is my home, and the people of Radz-at-Han my beloved children.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to go a little deeper into the backstory here.
Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
this
that
world,
shit's sad.
where we may reclaim our mortality.
He's the fire one, right? It's really weird how the fire one is like the most level-headed and very, like, I guess more understandable of the four. Like, at least he's able to word his views in a way that is much more relatable, I guess. Like, every single one of them are probably relatable to some degree, but this Rubicante was the easiest for me to sort of, like, look at, I guess. I don't know. Look at in a metaphorical way.
It's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante. As I found myself moved to speak.
That's right. Zero stood up in that moment. Spoke out.
I still do not understand what made me feel this way. Nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
I think you're already there. Like, she's already there.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek.
Oh, some whispers.
What is going on?
What's happening?
Oh shit.
Compliments of
It's
Mistress
glowing.
Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Oh god, I could really go for some naan bread right now and some nice butter curry.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
Jesus. Oh shit.
It burns! It burns!
Oh no, what is...
Better maintain the facade. The alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food.
I don't know how Ira's gonna react to this.
However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
It's testing limits for sure.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Ira might be out of adventuring for the next few days. His stomach might not recuperate from this.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this.
Oh, that drive.
Let's replenish our ether.
That sounds intensely personal. But sure, I guess. Oh no. Looks like Ira's just fine. My whole life flashed before my eyes and it was exhilarating.
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Merit prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment.
That fucking pansy-ass Elizin motherfucker will not be able to handle the
By
spice.
this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
He probably thinks pepper is too spicy. A little too peppery. God, we've probably killed at least one of these people. Like, if smell alone is enough to, like, take people out, that shit's gotta be strong. The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await you are ready to face them head on and with feeling. Cool. Do I get, like, the 3% buff in dungeons and shit? Do I get the well-fed? What the fuck? Where am I supposed to go? Ah, okay. Do we get the well-fed status? It doesn't look like it. Spicy circulation 22, reforged by the flames of truly challenging curry. That's an actual status effect. That's great. I fucking love that. Good touch, devs. Good touch. I appreciate it. Ooh, there's a lot more people getting spread out here. But still a whole bunch of people up in here. Let's see. Am I missing it? Oh. They're over here. How you feeling, Zero? I'm satisfied. I did not expect so many to take up the challenge, but I am glad to see everyone enjoying themselves. They're not going to be enjoying themselves in the morning, let's just say that. Welcome back, Master Estinian. Yes, he has returned to his chambers. I shall be happy to escort you. Proceed.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
This is... That's... weird. What's going on? Is everything okay? Oh boy. Obligatory shirtless Estinian. Oh my god, he is dripping. Whoa! We brought him Uber Eats.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Get that seafood in him, I guess.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks.
Why is he so
Idle as I am
wet?
in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
What are you looking at, Zero? Well, that peeked down. What was that?
Shall we disrobe as well?
No, no. I'm live on stream. Don't do this.
Simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
He's like, all right, whatever. So that's what she got out of that. Okay, interesting. You know, I really like Estinian's common clothes. They're cute. Very homey. Oh, hello, you two.
At last. We've been looking for you.
Oh, that can't be good.
My friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Uriange's assistance.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even realize that that's what happened. It's like, okay, cool, Uriange's here, whatever. It's like, no, wait, she actually had to go to the moon for this.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Azhdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
I can't say I missed the way that he talked.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Azhdaya are on the moon of the 13th.
Okay.
Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist.
So, do we have to travel from the moon? So, is the moon, the reflection of the 13th's moon, a reflection of this world's
Therefore,
moon?
I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Okay.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, The same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound.
Figured.
All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
Yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen. At least just now.
Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Urianger's counsel.
Are we gonna get some help from the Loporrits? Is that what's gonna happen?
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
That's good.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Okay, cool. One less thing on the checklist to do.
Be it in Radz-at-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil.
Isn't Pierce the Veil a band? I swear I've listened to a band called Pierce the Veil before. Hang on. I need to remember this because it sounds very, very familiar. Yep, Pierce the Veil. Ah, King for a Day. Okay. King for a Day is the song that I used to listen to all the time. Okay. Cool.
A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage.
This, I mean, there's a lot less separating the void from the moon compared to Theris, so...
The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm.
So we're in the final steps here.
My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald.
In the form of what?
Recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brand's imprisoning Zodiac. And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
We're gonna bring someone from Radz-at-Han over? Do you have any ideas?
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all.
Yay! We're taking people!
May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
God, I love how frumpy he looks in all of his clothes.
The room was beginning to feel constraining.
It's all beige and browns and light and like very just muted colors. It's perfect. Perfect for him.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
He's talking to me. He's talking to both of us. Well, all right. And Zero.
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work.
All right. Final push. We're getting Azhdaya back.
Gate, and we will stop Golbez.
Oh, yeah, that too. Not just Azhdaya. We're killing Golbez. That's right. We're probably gonna get some villain backstory too. How does Golbez's story tie into Zero? Because we know that it's got to tie in with Zero's story. Oh, cool. We're doing this again. The Dark Throne. Ooh. Hello? Okay, cool. I have plenty enough food, so I'm just gonna go with the coins here. Ooh. Oh, it's his room. Let's see. Can we go snooping through his belongings? No, we can't. Read his journal? No. Fuck! Why? Is it a good idea to leave us in Estinian's room? Alright. Going ham! Going ham! Let's go! If one and all are ready, then let us set forth, our preparations to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists of the High Crucible. Of course, we shall accompany thee thither, and thence begin our journey. The fucking writers know the shit that they're pulling with this. Like, it is a meme. It is a joke at this point. And the developers are in on it. At least the localizers. Alright. Move this back over here, where it was at before I was doing PvP. Oh, okay. So it's not like we're going crazy far. So let's just go to the High Crucible. Honestly, the High Crucible or the main Ethernet should be just about the same distance, but we'll do the High Crucible. Because I just have a feeling that it is just that little bit closer. Let's see. Maybe I was wrong. There's zigzags. There we go. Oh, it's this bitch. Oh, look. My apologies for the delay. My, that is a striking simulacrum indeed. Well suited for the work ahead, I doubt not. Now don't go falling in love with this thing. It's not his actual body. Allow me to explain your Stolas plan in greater detail. As you know, we seek to open a void gate in Mare Lamentorum, that we might gain direct passage to the moon of the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish two tasks. The first is the procurement of a substantial quantity of ether, and subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Telophoroi's spires. It's been a while since I've heard Telophoroi. Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus must we seek an alternate means of conveying our requisite source. Our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that this portal unto the moon was placed under the supervision of the Ilsabard contingent. If we would employ it to different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I should like to believe that they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the ether problem first. Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity needed? Aye, a likely location doth come to mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. Alright, well, I guess we're running off to the landing. So let us go to a location. Talk for a little bit. Go for another location. Talk for a little bit. And then go to another location. Such is life. Alright, let's just head over to the main Aetherite. And then we'll Ethernet over to the airship landing. Ethernet, airship landing. Oh, I see we have another viewer on a board. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Let's Let's see. Through these doors. There you are. Zero, why are you just hanging out back here? Sometimes come here for the view. It's beautiful. That indeed it is. It's kind of cloudy right now, but I do like the landscape here. I'm gonna have to come back here, try and find it when it's sunny. All are present and accounted for? Excellent. We shall travel to Charlian and then seek the nearby Isle of Ham. Ham. Is it Ham? It's gotta be Ham, because the title of the mission's going Ham. Near unto the surface of this isle do rivers of ether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of geysers. Yellow. How's it going?
My finger just hurt, and I realized how hard I was gripping it.
Uh-huh.
Taking a break.
Are you charging the goggles? The VR headset?
They're off.
You should charge it. Are you going to be playing it again after a little bit of break? Okay. You should probably charge it.
Okay. I will be back.
Originally, the Ragnarok was... Just waiting for the noise. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by ether harvested from the Isle. But as well you know, an alternate power source was ultimately found for the vessel. Passage unto Ultima Thule, to the very limits of existence, was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. As such, the Isle of Ham's vast ether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the Forum's permission. So, do we just use it and just not replenish it in any way, shape, or form? Yet again, with needing permission is nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear, and as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, no longer are we a recognized collective, a somewhat disadvantaged position, bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail, the students of Baldesion. Upon arriving in Charlian, let us seek our friends at the Annex. Welcome back, Ira. What brings you here today and in such colorful company? Oh, we just teleported. Okay, cool. We don't have to run all the way here. That's nice. Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we are come to seek the students' assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, you'll want to speak with Cryo. She's in the main hall sorting through our archives. Get it plugged in? Cool. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know, so feel free to show yourself in. This guy, whose name I don't quite remember, but I probably should, because I like him.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends.
As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
At least say hello and introduce yourself, Zero. This is how we grow and meet new people.
Our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
Could they not get his voice actor to come in?
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway.
Oh wait, is this set up for 6.0? Because I know 6.0 is supposed to be a big Kryl. There's supposed to be a lot of Kryl in it, and the other guy is also gonna be important because he's on the ship. He's on the fucking ship that's in the trailer. This guy shows up more than Kryl does, and Kryl is supposed to be an important character. So.
Erenville occasionally comes and shares the
Erenville,
latest
right?
Gossip, you see. From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition.
Oh, so he does have a voice here. Okay.
As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guild ship business, but rather... homecoming.
Yep. This is about 7.0.
But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage.
I want curry.
To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Han.
Okay, so it's not ham, unfortunately.
How it might best be procured.
The Isle of Ham, not ham. Unfortunate.
An invasion from the 13th. Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
I know, right? Kryl should be responsible for writing this story. She'd take it easy on us.
You have a knack for finding trouble.
Trouble finds me. I don't try and go find trouble.
If cleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you,
It's true
Erenville.
the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission. Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
I mean, we'll just say we'll know the top guys, so we can pull some strings if we need to.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any cleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction.
Fair enough.
Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charley and Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
Hopefully.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
So, looking at this map, I want this printed, like, on canvas and on my wall. BB, look at this map. I want it.
Oh, that would look really good. I will.
Just make our living room a map room, because we got, what, the Exandrian map from Critical Role. We gave away our, we gave away the Sword Coast map that we had for a while. But this might be the next one.
This looks so good the more I look at it.
I know, right? Just choose what you want. Whatever it is.
But I'm torn between two things.
Then get both.
And find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
I have the money for it.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Alrighty.
We'll split whichever one you'd end up not liking.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward.
Ooh.
I saw it's like cottage cheese dessert buns, and I was intrigued.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's put this. Do you want any extra naan?
I think I'm okay. It comes with rice.
Okay. What did you do for yourself, Kryl?
Tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance. And what have we here?
Why is she making the pog face?
Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
This is for sure setting up 7.0. This entire interaction, this scene right here is just all 7.0 stuff. That can't not be important. All right. Speak with Margaret in the Charlian Hamlet. Ah. Let's just teleport down there. Up this way. God, I forgot this is the place for nerds. Like, it's all just people in suits. Like, lab coats and shit. The first person Ryanje asked about our target immediately told us where to go. Is there a place where you do not have allies? Probably not. Also, considering a lot of people here are privileged, we probably have connections here. Because we got friends in high places. A lot of high places. Visitors? How delightful. If you require assistance, then ask away. It so happens you've caught me in post-deadline bliss. Forgive us the abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems. We should like to know how ether harvested at the Isle of Han was to be restored and transported to the Ark, if the disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it's no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store ether just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Simple, but quite brilliant in construction. They rival even crystals for ethereal capacity. A pity we never got to use them. Ah, and how muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large and we extricated ourselves from a waist-high mire of work only to end chin-deep in another. I was at one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation, but now I am truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Why, I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrill of dancing on the knife edge of failure. She is beyond bliss. She is delusional. I'm happy for her, though. I get it. We are glad for you, quite. On the subject of ether tanks, do you know what became of them? What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. That's... You okay? Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, "I've been on vacation, and you haven't." Very well, we shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret, and do look after thyself. Are we gonna get a name? At least, like, maybe a position? Come, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Honestly, Rianjay would make a great walking thesaurus. I can fly here, right? Yeah. So somewhere around here. No. Where can they be? Inside? No, I can't go inside. Is it Silken Grin over here? No, it is not. Where would they be? Oh. Think you found him, Zero? I don't know what a vacation is, but that man strikes me as more relaxed than most. Yeah, he's got the dad shirt on, and the shorts, and the sandals, yeah. This man has definitely been on vacation. Why is this a Tiger King? Why? He's the Lalafell version of Tiger King. Let's go. The face that launched our teeny tiny toy boat. How have you been, Ira? Able to catch a bit of rest? Well, if I don't know about the ether tanks, who in Byrogot's name would? Born right in me very own workshop they were. A pleasure as always, Master Kokol. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating. And then some, but I won't bore you with the details, at least not without a drink in me. So, why the interest in our little old tanks? Permit me to explain. Exposition! Talking about things. Transferring of ideas through verbalization. There we go. We're back to it now. I see. I think I've got the long and short of it. Goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we can ever repay. If you need our ether tanks, then they're at your disposal. There's just one problem. You need the forum's approval to set on the set foot on the Isle of Han. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that lot can't wipe their arses unless it's in accordance with procedural motions. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. Hey there, guys. Thaliax Thumpin' Thighs, Master Fortuno, and Scholark Monteshane. What a surprise! I did not need to know about Daddy... Daddy Leveilleur's ass, I think. That wasn't required. Now his wife. That's a whole other story. But Fortuno, no, don't need to know that. Pardon the intrusion. The Forum has deliberated your petition, and we decided to deliver our verdict directly. I would hope that the matter of pandemonium has not been overshadowed by other concerns, but that is a discussion for another time. You have been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Han for the purposes of etheric extraction, on one condition. On account of its rich deposits of ether, the isle is home to throngs of vicious beasts. We ask that you cull any such creatures you encounter. That's the pay? That's what we have to do? Alright, it's like same old everyday shit. That's all. Given the vast amount of ether we seek, I expected a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Baldesion and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude, and we felt that expediting your request was a suitable way to repay it. A debt of gratitude? We have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Han. Your vessel awaits in the Scholar's Harbor. Then I'd better get those ether tanks loaded onto the airship. We'll be ready to take them where you need, assuming it's safe. I shall head back to the annex, but should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call. I love these, like, really wide shots of the locations. That's really pretty. I also like how they're just teleporting everywhere we need to go. That's nice.
Bound for the Isle of Han. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect. If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
Yeah, right? Was something wrong?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Justinian, Graha, who's it gonna be? Alphino? Oh, literally the last person that I expect in this place of learning.
Forgive me my delay.
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
If it isn't Varshan, they do grow up so quickly.
Reminiscing upon the daughter that you no longer can see.
Urianger tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee.
How? I just want to know how.
The intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
Is Urianger saying that Thancred is emotionally intelligent? I guess. Sure. Alright. We'll go with that. Oh shit, okay. It's a dungeon. Alright, well, let's try and queue up normally. I would be very surprised if this took a while, because there seems to be a lot of people doing MSQ right now. Either catching up or actually doing it. So, what to do in the meantime? How much? So I got some tomestones of causality. I need to know... MSQ, I still can't watch because I'm in 6.2. Well, I mean, I'm kind of in between missions right now. I'm waiting for a dungeon to pop. But until then... You are free to stay! Oh shit, I should probably spend some wolf marks before I end up losing out on them. Let's see here. What is it? Alright, Mandirium Meteorite. So yeah, I need 500 tomestones of causality. So I have enough for one. Should probably sell some things. Let's do some quick housekeeping. Start with selling off my oh shit. Fuck. God damn it. Starting off with selling off my extra cards that I have. The relic. I have to do the new batch of quests, but Hildebrand cutscenes can be a bit of a drag. What? Bad. Wrong opinion. Incorrect. Manderville cutscenes are amazing, and I enjoy every second of them. Some are good. Some are... Come on. "15 minutes of the clones of Hildebrand and it's not going anywhere at all." Look, I grew up with that kind of comedy, okay? I find enjoyment out of it. Okay, so that's it for that. So, is there a retainer bell? There is. Okay. Over this way? I think if it didn't have the relic behind it, my brain wouldn't be as impatient. I guess I can see that. Summoning bell. Sell items from my inventory. Actually, no, I don't want to sell cracker root. Animal hides, I'm pretty sure that's just one. Yeah, one. One. Dodo feathers. Oh, interesting. Garlean fiber. Yeah, I had an inkling that it was more than one. In a way, you're a hero. I just trash and valuable items, or whoever sells those allows crafters to make yeah, well, not dollars, but get to craft. Yeah, yeah. like, after I started, like, doing some more crafting stuff as, like, on the side, I realized how invaluable the market board is, and I would like to put back to it. Give back, you know. Really? Fine sand is actually worth more than 1 gil? K-Sawk giving back to the community. I know. I am up there with the likes of Mr. Beast. No need for applause. God, I hate saying shit like that. The local Godbert, yes. Also materia. I think the newest range is 10 or 11. So I'm gonna get anything that's like below a 9. Oh, that's it for this. And I do get some good gil out of it, so... see. Yeah, 139. Let's go with that. 999. 9999. Actually, maybe I should give up, like, my 9s. Huh? What? What are you huhing me for? 9999. No, I am not German. I'm not, no, I am not German. I learned French in high school, so, like, I'm more, like, related to your end of things than Germany, Plushie. I thought those were, like, really short shorts, and I'm like, no, that can't be right. French stream, let's go! No. I remember Jack Diddley shit. Let's see, so I got more space in my inventory now. I got some, like, random upgrade item trade stuff. Bonjour. Bonjour. Well, it's bonsoir right now, because it's night. It's, like, almost evening. It's 2:38 a.m. for me, but it's like, yeah, I mean, your sleep schedule's fucked. So I'm not gonna comment on that. Isn't like it's only 5 p.m. for you? Yeah. It's close enough to evening, I think. Alright, what else? Oh, shit. Cool. I don't have to pad for time anymore. Spoiler time. You get out of here, Plushie. Hey, it's somewhat normal right now, and I'm trying to push mine to be later. If I move to the USA, I'll be enjoying my 9 p.m. streams not being absurdly late. Yeah, that's fair. Northern Empty, the Ether font. That ice looks really good. Got some polar bears. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, there's a polar bear baby, a cub. I don't want to fight that. I hope I don't fight the polar bears. I can have the audio and not the visual. That's fair. You nuke him. No! Oh, shark people. I'm glad that they're reusing all the shark people, like, assets. They will clap you, pun intended. What are you saying, Bibby?
These little paw prints.
Uh-huh. Are they like a heating iron?
Yeah. They're just burned into it. That's wonderful.
For those that don't understand on stream, let me explain the context, because you don't have access to the screen here. My girlfriend has just seen a paw prints on eggs and thought it's the cutest thing. I like how our other DPS, his name's Rochambeau. This is a good remix. Ah! No, bad touch. This is very calming. There's a guy in the back. There's a guy with a flute in the back just following you while you fight. They got a little acoustic guitar on them too. This thing looks derpy as hell. I feel like if this dungeon popped in my roulette, I'd fall asleep to the music. I already get tired running dungeons. That's fair. Oh shit. I forgot to keep my dots up. What am I supposed to do? Oh shit. I have to be like, no, I'm not doing chat while doing first time dungeons. Time to be a nuisance and a distraction, I guess. Hope I missed that. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Where are we supposed to go? They're resonating. Okay. Bitch. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck! Ah, god damn it. Another vuln. I just hear glass breaking and swearing. Yeah, fair enough. That sounds about right. Oh shit, there's some aiming gear. I need it. Nice. Oh my god, these things are puffins! Ah! They're so cute. There's like puffins and penguins mixed together. That is adorable. God, I don't want to kill them. Makes the run interesting. Edible? What? Adorable? Can you eat them? I mean, probably. Also, that's a recurrent thing where the game makes you kill tons of cute animals and surrendering goblins. That's fair. That thing's pretty as shit. What the fuck? The rainbow golem. There's 3 of them. I want to be their friends. They're so pretty. Warrior of Light is a serial killer. I mean, any like MMORPG or any RPG protagonist really is. Are you still in the ice area? I'm not sure. Maybe you should play the game and find out. Because I thought it was just the beginning, but I didn't hear you comment about something. Oh, maybe it's at the end. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that is definitely a polar bear, but that is a polar bear I am okay with fighting. Did you see polar bears yet? So I was seeing polar bears at the beginning. I guess you just got to the part then. And were they clapping their hands? Yes, they were clapping their hands. Shit, what the fuck? Okay. Whoa. That looked especially bad. And you didn't comment that? I didn't feel like I needed to. Think this is safe. Oh, very tight. This one's got me dancing. Shit, that was a waste. Alright, whatever. Casting, pass, scouting, pass. Ooh, that's pretty. We're in a crystal tunnel. Are you sure you don't know this dungeon? Come on, Rochambeau. There you go. Because everybody spoiled the spamming pics of it, I guess. Ooh, more pretty crystal things. Same thing with Square Enix. They teach patch stories with very spoilery images, and I'm like, bah, I guess. Oh, that's a nice baseline intro there. Ooh, oh, cutscene time. Alright, what are we gonna fight? Ooh. We're rumbling. We're rumbling and grumbling. And 2 tentacle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's an octopus. Nope, it is a squid. Octomammoth. Well, then it's an octopus. What the fuck? I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Gotcha. Okay. So we ought to go to unoccupied blocks of land. This thing can shoot lasers out of its eyes. Cool. Nice. That's always great. Okay, So... Interesting. We are safe here. Not sure how much I like that. What's going on? Interesting. Alright, this way. What? Move. Okay. Oh. Ah, okay. And I'm dead. Nice. Except raise. Thanks. I have no idea what's that. Oh, okay. Cool. Only died once. I think that's a win in my book. That's a fat dub. I got maiming gear? Oh, everybody else must have left before the cutscene finished. Okay. Cool. New gear. Now story time. I shall flee. Okay. Thanks for coming by, Plushie. I appreciate it. Wow, that is a lot of ether.
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once.
Sounds good, bud.
Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated bugger.
Oh, that squid must have just been, like, supercharged.
Oh, by the by. How are you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
We would need them transported to Garlemald, to the Tower of Babel.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what,
send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way. I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
I guess that's fair. That's a good usage of our,
We shall not forget your generosity.
Good usage of resources.
Everything seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
Eh. We make do.
Why would you say such a thing? You are not bound by contract or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
What binds me? A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles.
I get, yeah.
No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
So it looks like you just had an epiphany. You just had an epiphany. Oh, okay. That's the epiphany. Cool.
I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it?
Oh, poor BBs haven't trusted anybody.
Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriats betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought, and alone we fell. I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Is there some trick to trusting?
To this one. You'll learn in no time.
It just kind of happens. Trusting.
I'm absolutely fine.
Well, look, it's the
I
dads.
confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows. But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
Indeed. The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Would this client perchance be Aaronville?
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down,
Well, the plot thickens. To not only allow us use of the tanks, but to arrange their transportation to Garlemald besides. Blessed are we to count Kokol amongst our allies. Unto thee we must also give thanks, Thancred, for coming to our aid on such short notice. Please, you know I'm always happy to help. Don't hesitate to call on me again. We'll just do that one. Our curry should be getting picked up soon. Till next time. We now enter the ether font with a party of NPC avatars. Cool. It's time to proceed to the next stage of your plan. Let's go! With the tank's transportation thus arranged, our first task is complete. We may now turn our attention to the second. To it, obtaining the blessing of the Ilsabard contingent to use the Tower of Babel to channel energy onto the moon. Our destination is Camp Broken Glass, where we may present our petition to Commander Lucia. Oh, that's right, Lucia is the person who's taking control over there. God damn, over 1,000 gil to teleport, and that's at a discount. Just, I'm pretty sure I have the teleportation discount. Yeah, reduced rates. I don't know by how much it's reduced, but I think it's 30%. Oh, Maxima's here too. God, so many callbacks. Ira, allow me to personally thank you for your assistance during the recent Void Scent incursion. Your actions saved many. What brings you here today? Pray forgive us for not sending word in advance, Commander, but we seek your cooperation in a matter of great import. Exposition time, talking, lots of words being exchanged. Indeed, we appreciate you consulting with us instead of taking unilateral action. 'Tis no simple matter to activate the Tower of Babel, and I speak not only of the technological challenges. Personally, I think we must consider the emotional impact of such an action above all else. Pending a more official name, we refer to those who remain here as the Garlean community. As you would expect, they are predominantly native Garleans, most of whom are uncomfortable with ethereal manipulation. To compound matters, the trauma inflicted by anima is still fresh. If the towers were to suddenly light up again, it is like to cause distress and reopen old wounds. Better that than facing a mass invasion by Golbez and his void-sent hordes, surely. Of course, we acknowledge the gravity of the situation, as well as the promised bloodshed should we fail to act. Yet, even were we to convey a warning to the public, many simply do not understand the workings of magic or the rift. They will struggle to comprehend why they must be forced to relive personal horrors for the sake of something they cannot imagine. What's there to imagine? Haven't these people seen Void Scent with their own eyes? You don't get it quite yet, Zero. Let us suppose you encounter someone who is freezing in this cold. A natural thing to do might be to make them a fire, yes? But what if that person's sole experience with fire was being badly burned by it, and they harbored an acute fear? Despite the benefits, nay, the necessity, of the warmth you offer, they may flee on instinct, or worse, misinterpret your actions for aggression and lash out. So like the fire that torments this individual, the Tower of Babel torments the people of Garlemald. Yet we cannot afford to falter here. We must find a way to help them overcome their fear. I agree. To that end, the contingent will assist however we can. We should speak with Alphino and Alize. With the rapport they have established with the Garlean people, I dare say they can provide us with valuable insights. In the meantime, Urianger, might I ask that you remain here to oversee the technical aspects of the tower's activation? Alright. Cool, we can just teleport there. That is what I'm gonna do. I can't be fucked. Oh, twins. Oh shit, there's a lot of people here. I wonder what's... Can I see who they're looking at? No? Okay, well, there must be someone, like, right here. For everybody to be looking at. Right here. Someone. Okay. Euless! Of all the things. Yeah, he probably isn't too psyched about this. I'm glad to see you, Ira. Vritra has explained our present dilemma. It is no unfounded concern that the Garleans might take poorly to the reactivation of the Tower of Babel. That's putting it mildly. Many would be up in arms over it. Trust in the Ilsabard contingent is fragile enough. We need to tread lightly or we risk jeopardizing everything we've achieved. Trust again. Well, it seems to me there's naught for it but to speak with the people. Rather than harping on about the necessity of the plan, we'll need to lend an ear to their concerns. Then, perhaps, we can begin working towards a compromise. In that case, I'll take you to meet the community leaders. They're at a station called Senatus, near the Cenaculum Imperialis. These fucking names! I would be honored to speak with them, though it would be prudent to learn where people elsewhere stand as well. But that I will leave to the others, save Zero. Might you accompany me? I'm sure those in Tapper's Den will have their own opinions. Alphino, if I may drag you along. Tertium, we leave to you. You are no stranger to the people here, so it should take little prodding to convince them to speak freely. Sounds good. Then it is settled. Once you've learned what you can, let's all meet in Forum Solius, where we'll have what I hope is a productive discussion. Alright, we got a bunch of people to talk to. We got 5 people to talk to. Maybe not a bunch, but a good amount. A serious lad. No, stop it! The tower's evil! It'll turn us all evil! I don't want to hear it! Leave me alone! Yeah, okay, that was a lot more of a distressing reaction than I expected, but... fretting lady. Fie, the tower isn't right, I tell you. All those magics. Years ago, when I lived in the provinces, the locals razed our village to the ground with the stuff. Made things appear and disappear and fly and burn. Can still see it when I close my eyes. You've done us a good turn, dear, but let's not talk about that tower any longer. It's unnatural. 2 out of 2 so far. Don't like this idea. Malleus. Activate the Tower of Babel. Are you out of your mind? That abomination transformed my friends and family into monsters. I can't even bear to look at it whenever I step outside. If you want to do something for us, tear the bloody thing down. I guess we might have to find some other way to do this, because these people are not cooperative. The Tower of Babel? Well, what's it got to do with Void Scent? I can't say I understand. Still, your people have done much and more for us Garleans. If you say it's necessary, then that's good enough for me. So that's 1 out of 5. 1 out of 4. Or 5. Popea? Have I talked with you before? Whatever its present state, the Imperial Palace was once the pride of Garlemald. I mean no disrespect to you and yours, but shouldn't the Garlean people be its caretakers instead of foreigners? Though if we dared speak thus to some of the contingent, they might make assumptions, cut our rations, or worse. No, forget I said anything. Please. That was weird. So we gotta get the fuck out of here. Hey! It's Radz-at-Han! I forgot I put him in my roulette. Wisp purring. Interesting. Chew Bambi. I find myself looking at names more often because I've been seeing more and more like funny, weird names popping up every once in a while. Let's see, there's Zero. Euless is on his way with the others. I hope you found people more receptive than we did. Doesn't seem like it's been a good situation here. Ira, may I present to you Lords Neus and Metius, magistrates of our political council. They have been spearheading the efforts to establish a new system of government here. When we raised the subject of the Tower of Babel, they insisted that we speak no further until joined by representatives of the Ilsabard contingent. I see Alphinaud and Alizé have yet to arrive, though, so perhaps we should wait. It doesn't matter if only some of you are present. We simply wish to make one thing perfectly clear. The tower is the manifestation of Garlean ingenuity and authority. It was once the abode of the Imperial family, and it will forever bear tremendous cultural significance. It is insulting enough that we have had to suffer foreigners occupying it under the guise of rendering aid. Now you propose reactivating it. Nay, we have had enough. The Garlemald of old may have fallen, but she fell in civil war to her own people, not to Eorzea, nor any other land. We came here to assert our unequivocal claim to our territory. Garlemald, and all that lies within her bounds, is beholden to no one. That man's chin is chiseled as shit. The curry might be here. Ruby, could you fill up this water cup while you're out there?
No.
Please. Thank you. Marshawn, what do you have to make about this? I do not begrudge them their hostility. They merely seek to protect their homeland. That said, we must strive to reach an understanding with one another. Euless is eager to get out of the cold. Yeah. Since their excellencies are resolved to negotiate with the contingent, I will escort them to Tertium. I'll also instruct Alphinaud and Alizé to meet us there. Lord Metius, Lord Neus, by your leave, my comrades and I would speak with the residents of Senatus. Though the Ilsabard contingent holds the Tower of Babel, it is I who wishes for it to be reactivated, and thus I think it meet that I be present for this discussion. Yet my understanding of your people's hardships, of their hopes and desires, of their dreams for the future is sorely lacking. In my ignorance, I would struggle to contribute. Lest you worry, I will not plead our case to the community in your absence. I wish only to identify common ground, upon which we might build a relationship, thank you, that sees us overcome our differences.
Smell it.
Very well, but know that the guards will not hesitate to escort you from the premises should they judge your actions to be inappropriate. If it's settled then, you should all head to Senatus. I'll join you there after I see their excellency safely to Tertium. Let me smell. Let me smell.
Take a good whiff.
This one's yours. This one's a little darker one.
I thought there'd be more than one. I'll be honest.
Race.
Would you like to split this game?
Sure. I'm not gonna eat for a little bit, so till after the stream.
You silly goose, you're gonna be eating.
Wow.
What's the verdict?
Very sweet. What is that?
That was like the $3 dessert right there.
Just one donut ball and syrup. Interesting.
I mean, it's made with like cottage cheese and stuff. That's right. It's okay.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But essentially, yes.
It tastes like a donut ball and just
Yeah.
absolutely... It's not even covered in syrup. It has syrup soaked through it. That thing, for sure, will make your shit green.
Thanks.
That curry is just like... It looks like it will turn your shit green.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have so much fucking iron because all of this is green from spinach.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So who's really winning here?
I mean, me, too, because I'll be trying it. What do you mean? Don't wait up on me.
No, you just looked over as you said that, so I wanted to make sure you didn't want to bite.
I mean, I would like a bite at some point. Here it is, Senatus, a temporary refuge for political dignitaries, hence the tight security. I am given to understand that outsiders are not normally permitted so much as a glimpse inside. We should consider ourselves fortunate to be given this opportunity. Oh, that's just a chunk of cheese.
Mm-hmm. Instead of meat, there's cheese in this.
That's incredible. And that's just mild. I chose one level hotter than that.
Yeah, you're gonna suffer.
I'm gonna be suffering. My stomach will hate me later. As do I, Zero, as do I. Enter Senatus. So this looks almost the same. I guess it's also a subway station, so that makes sense.
This might be yours. One's tikka masala, the other one's butter chicken.
Mm.
And then they have the bun spinach thing.
Whichever one's spicier is mine.
Fair enough.
Because this, if that's mild, that has to be also mild. They're both very mild, I'm gonna be honest. Well,
okay.
Pick whatever you want. I'll just have whatever's left. I assume you have permission to be here. Yes, I do. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not breaking into these things. I probably could if I really wanted to, but... There's no one over here? Okay. Kind of just exploring this place. This is kind of cool. It's much more... The damage to the city is even more extensive than we thought. Oh no. It's almost like they want this place to remain a ruin for the rest of the I don't think they're ever going to update Garlemald to be more built up again. Who are you? Excuse me. You don't fucking know the person who saved the goddamn realm? Fuck you. Respectfully, huh? Napkin for the girlfriend.
I can get my lazy ass to put sheets back on this bed. We're going with the napkin.
Begin, I propose we split up and ask the residents for their... Oh, we were going to go around and explore anyway. That's fine. You also do well to learn more about this enclave itself. Should you observe anything of note, pray keep it in mind. It's through open hearts and open minds that I believe we may yet convince their leaders to work with us for the greater good. Okay, there's actually a pile of crates. Stockpile of assorted supplies bears markings indicating they were provided by the Ilsabard contingent. The Enclave is clearly relying upon the Alliance for aid. Oh no, are we gonna strong-arm them? That feels morally dubious. You want to know what I think? I'm a soldier. I try not to think about politics at all. I'll say this much. Our leaders labor to preserve our culture, our way of life. What remains of it, at any rate. I trust them to do what's best for Garlemald. Alright, well, it looks like they have just trust for their leadership. Their native leadership. You recognize the large casks as the very same you and your comrades used to transport ceruleum from Lapis Manalis. Why they are in Senatus is unclear. Huh. Come on. How do I feel about the contingent? Conflicted, to say the least. I've been tasked with the distribution of supplies, and I know as well as any that we couldn't survive without outside aid. Be that as it may, even though the Empire has collapsed, we have our pride. People don't want to be beholden to others forever, and there's no denying that it chafes to see our benefactors occupying the Imperial Palace. How about after all this, you just take it back? Just have it all back. Finished touring the Enclave, have you? What were you able to learn? Much the same as me, then. They accept the contingent's help out of necessity and harbor a measure of resentment. They have only themselves to blame. They don't like the bargain, they should reject it. How many times must I tell you it's absolutely out of the question? Oh, well, something's going on. How about we just get nosy all of a sudden? Let's do this! What's going on? We were wondering the very same. We came running when we heard shouting. Is aught the matter? Oh, no, I was just trying to explain. Mayhap you can clear this up. The contingent has made a reasonable request, but this man insists that it's impossible. It concerns the Magitech weapons which run rampant throughout Regio Urbanissima. Every time we deliver supplies here, we have to dispatch extra men to defend against potential attacks. To address the issue once and for all, we've proposed the elimination of all machina that loiter near the supply route. But you heard him, they refused to even consider it. The magistrates have already spoken on this matter. Rampant or no, those Warmachina are Garlean assets. Furthermore, who is to say they are as dangerous as you attest? It has been suggested that this could be a pretense to scavenge Magitech materiel for your own needs. I know not if that is the case, but the fact remains, we cannot allow you to destroy them. More speculation by the magistrates, I presume. Ridiculous, but they have spoken, and unless we want to inflame tensions further, there's naught we can do. How complicated relations become when not grounded in a clear and equitable arrangement. An equitable arrangement, of course! I don't follow. Well, do I understand the difficulty of your position? As a soldier, you must do your duty and obey your superiors. I have an idea, but I must first speak with Commander Lucia. May I take charge of this matter? By all means. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass, where we might discuss a solution I believe will satisfy all parties. Alright, if you're confident in this. Can I just teleport there? Yes. Take another bite of this bitch curry.
Go for it.
Just big chunks of cheese.
Mm-hmm. I think that is the spiciest one. I think.
Okay. Weird.
Which I don't think is what we ordered, but that is perfectly fine.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take a bite of rice here.
Yeah. This one's my favorite, though. Yeah.
You can go ahead and have all that then.
You sure?
Yeah. I'll just eat whatever you don't eat. I was thinking it'd be cool if there was like a way to fly in your mount through the top, but I guess not. Welcome back, all of you. I pray there have been positive developments in your efforts to appeal to the Garlean community. Mayhap not yet, but there's a method by which I believe I'll stand to gain. As satrap, I intend to propose a trade agreement between Radz-at-Han and the people of Garlemald. Interesting. Please continue. The people of this nation have lived through its collapse and more, yet they have chosen to remain, for it is their home. They have been able to survive thus far is thanks to the Ilsapart contingent, or rather, in less flattering terms, they are entirely at your mercy. Despite your noble intentions, this one-sided relationship has fueled feelings of frustration and resentment. 'Tis no surprise, then, that some Garleans are loath to engage with foreigners, for fear of indebting themselves further or surrendering more of their already limited autonomy. That is why I wish to present them with an equitable arrangement. One that would restore to them a sense of agency after having been forced to rely upon charity. Easier said than done. What exactly did you have in mind? Long have Garlemald and Radz-at-Han abided by a treaty of non-interference. Freely have we traded with one another, and I wish but to continue this tradition. We would provide your people with such supplies as you require, in return for which you could grant us leave to use the Tower of Babel, as well as share your Magitech resources and expertise. As we become more reliant upon your technologies, we will of course require more ceruleum to fuel them. This you possess in abundance, and for it you will be duly compensated. Radz-at-Han's culture will be enriched by your Magitech wonders, and our ever-increasing demand for your wares will see Garlemald grow wealthy and prosperous. Only when both sides keep the interests of the other in mind can an equitable relationship be forged. 'Tis a principle I once thought I understood, but have come to appreciate all the more in recent days, thanks to the sage counsel of a friend from beyond the rift. See, Zero, you're helping! Your Excellency, thank you for your careful consideration of Garlemald's future. Though I cannot speak for every Garlean, I myself see no reason to object your proposal. Indeed, if Radz-at-Han were to take the initiative, other nations may follow suit and seek to normalize trade relations with us. If you see the sense in my proposal, then I ask you to join me in the negotiations at Tertium. Your support may be instrumental in winning over Lords Neus and Metius. By all means, go with them. I have matters here well in hand. I have learned all that I may regarding the tower's operation, so I too shall hide me to Tertium. Alright. Where are we exactly? The Fallen Empire. Okay. So, let's actually keep chugging along here. I'm hoping that there's going to be a voiced cutscene here before too long so I can munch away. A crowd you may have brought, but numbers will not intimidate us. The Tower of Babel is ours by rights, and nothing you do will convince us otherwise. Rest assured, it is not our intent to infringe upon the rights of the people of Garlemald. Let us instead discuss the future. As the satrap of Radz-at-Han, I wish to establish a new trade agreement between our nations. Do your diplomacy thing, Ritra. The aid we presently receive will not last forever, my lords. Sooner or later we must stand on our own 2 feet. But to do so, we must secure a means to replenish our coffers, and the proposed agreement presents a rare opportunity. 'Tis true we do not want for Magitech and ceruleum, and foreign currency will be needed to procure such things as we lack. It would depend on the precise terms, but I can see the merits. What? I cannot believe what I'm hearing. You served the Emperor, were a proud patriot, yet now you entertain selling national resources like a common merchant. Like you, I weep for what we have lost. But if we are to rebuild Garlemald, we must make use of what precious few assets remain to us. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. You are a traitor, Neus, and there will be a reckoning. Oh yes, when the people of Senatus learn of this, they will cry out for your blood. That's intense. Lord Metius, wait, it isn't safe out there. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to go fucking save Lord Metius. You fucking bitch. Bonds of trust. Concern is writ plain on Ulysses' face. It's far too dangerous for civilian to be outside alone. We must go after Lord Metius. Let us leave matters here in Maximus' care while the rest of us join in search. If Lord Mattias is bound for Senatus, we may be able to catch up to him in Regio Urbanissima. I pray he has not come to any harm. Alright. Over here, this way. Oh, great. Runaway satellite. Let's help this person out. I'm alive. Yeah, thanks to me, dumbass bitch. Great. You guys just missed the party.
Praise the sisters, you are safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Praise them. Praise the sisters, not fucking me that just did the job.
Don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
Sure. Could have just let you die. That would have been an option too.
You love Garlemald dearly, Lord Mattias. That much is plain. But you're not alone in that. We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold. Even now, I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers.
Just getting some food set up here while they talk.
But I won't stop looking nonetheless. And I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
Is there hope for us?
I don't know. Is there? You're the leadership. You're supposed to be the hope.
Aye. So long as we live. Garlemald lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken. We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Mattias, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
Powerful words, Julius. Good job. What was that? Did you just, like, have a sneezing fit?
It ill becomes a man of my station. I will rejoin the talks at Tertium. Might I trouble you to escort me?
Well, at least he's seen his ways are stupid.
Elwipard, I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life I thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Euless, wait. I'd like a word.
Ooh.
With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
Worry not, we shall see the magistrate safely back to Tertium.
Thank you, Urian, Jan, Varshan, Ritra.
What is it?
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's why he did not require coercion to return.
Shall we walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here.
Oh, more cutscene. Cool.
So that's how Zero came to join you. Still, I'm not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust. I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister. As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence. Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others, in yourself. Perhaps it's because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a chance. As I did, after I was caught trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
Oh, thank you.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it. No one trusts in you, and so you trust in no one. And round the wheel turns.
Now you're getting it. Ooh, backstory.
During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness.
Okay.
You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive. My mother wanted to save the world, to fulfill the hopes of Memoria's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Alone? Didn't you have anyone to help you?
Almost. 2 men tried just the once.
One of them is going to be Golbez. I put my money on it.
Mage, whom I met when passing through a village. They had saved the people there from corrupted Memoriats. When they learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened. They claimed to be soldiers of a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search of a means to end the Contra Memoria. They invited me to join them. I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit. I expected some manner of outburst. Some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. But they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now... Perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared. Perhaps they hoped I was like them, too. Perhaps it was just an offer, and nothing more.
Perhaps, perhaps.
I continued fighting alone. But ultimately, I was undone. Overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together. I was cold, in pain, wishing desperately that someone would save me. And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world. Darkness washed over me, and I was swept into the rift. When I finally managed to return, it was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations. I had a chance to learn about trust, and forsook it.
Well, you live and you learn, I guess.
I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation. Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone. But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. So long as you're alive, there will always be hope, no matter how bad things get. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today. Think about it. It's plain that you've forged bonds with those around you. If you didn't feel that in some sense, would you have risked your life as you did for a meager ration of boots? I trust you too, for what it's worth.
Here it is again. The fire that burned in my breast when you came to my rescue. The urge to weep, though there is no sorrow. If this is trust, then what must I do? How do I answer it?
However you like. I like how Ira's just kind of like back here. It's like, I'm third wheeling. That's fine.
Give me your hand. It's not something you do constantly, mind. A friend is a friend regardless.
A friend. So that's what it means.
And here we come. Full circle. The first question leads into this answer of the second. Why are we thinking of Xenos right now? Is that... I mean, I could trust him to fuck shit up. That's as far as I could trust him. Thank you. I feel at last as though I found the answers I sought, and I owe it all to you and Euless. Right then. I expect the others have already arrived back at Tertium. We should join them. Alright. Quest complete. More cutscene! Is it voiced? I have a feeling it isn't. Camera's usually a bit more dynamic when it's voiced. Yep. Full glad am I to see everyone returned, and none the worse for wear. Various representatives of the Garlean community are gathered here this very moment. I dare say this is a fine opportunity to announce the trade agreement. This man looks like Beta Xenos. You've read the memorandum. I trust you find the terms acceptable. I do. Aeneas, I pray you forgive my disgraceful conduct earlier. I'm ashamed not only of my behavior, but of placing the burden of negotiation solely on your shoulders in my absence. Hey there, you two. And 3. Oh! Tapper's Den guy. You should know that, when we brought up the subject of the tower's reactivation to the people at Tapper's Den, some reacted quite strongly. Once we explained that it would be to prevent another Voidsent invasion, however, they were more receptive. It's fair to say the recent episode is still fresh in their minds. I tagged along to deliver a supply of ceruleum. I have to say I didn't expect to see such a large crowd. Even the stuffy Imperials who normally keep to themselves in Senatus are here. Ahem. My friends and countrymen, lend me your ears. I am pleased to inform you all on this joyous occasion that we, the people of Garlemald, have entered into a trade agreement with Radz-at-Han. To inaugurate our accord, we intend to grant the individuals before you access to the Tower of Babel. In return, Radz-at-Han will provide us with supplies, which shall be equally distributed amongst the settlements of our nation. Let me be clear on one point. This is not an act of charity, but trade. A bargain struck between equals rooted in trust and respect, and it marks a significant step towards rebuilding our nation and regaining true independence. Radz-at-Han holds Garlean technology and ingenuity in the highest esteem. It is my hope that, through this agreement, our peoples will enjoy a mutually beneficial relationship for years to come. Now then, we bid you gather around to hear the particulars, that you might convey them to those elsewhere. A little band of adventurers meeting to the side. So burdened by hardship and trauma were the people of Garlemald that they were unable to imagine a brighter future. To be recognized as equals, as a nation with something of value to offer to others, that validation alone is enough to rekindle their hope. 'Tis by virtue of this partnership that we may access the Tower of Babel, a rather timely development given the ether tank's impending arrival. Once the tower's stores have been replenished, we need but await Y'shtola's signal to channel the energy to the moon, yes? Then you can leave that and everything else on this end to me and Alphino. No need to worry. Devote all your energies to the mission in the void. As ever, I am in your debt. You are good friends. All right. We've reached the 2.5 hour mark. I think this is where I'm going to end it for today. Just by the name of the next mission, it's called Lunar Rendezvous. I have a feeling that the next mission, we're going to go to the moon. So I think this is a good place to stop, before we enter, like, the second half of this series of patch quests. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope everybody here has enjoyed watching the stream. This will be uploaded to YouTube here before too long. I'll update my Discord, and if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, you'll be able to get a notification as long as you click that bell icon there. But with that being said, I hope everybody here has a great rest of the day, rest of the week, rest of the month, rest of the year, and of course a wonderfully great rest of your life. And I will see you all next time. This is K-Sawk signing out, trying not to... Okay, it's impossible not to get this lady in here. Signing out. Bye, everybody!